Yes, you saw that thumbnail right. Broly is currently the strongest unit in the entire game, and it is not even close. I'm not planning to explain what he does, so come back after you learn how he works first. This Broly is based on Z plus stats. Firstly, let's calculate his DPS. Take his base damage, times 3.15, double for follow up, and lastly 50% for one attack, which equals nearly 2 million damage. Now divide by his SPA to get his DPS, which is 235,000 DPS with only Z plus stats. This not only makes him a stronger and better Sukuna, with Rupture instead of Bleed and more DPS, he is also way easier to use and maintain, since you do not need to hit new enemies. Huge thanks to Name I Can't Say for sharing this. Broly costs nearly 150,000 to maximum, but has a discount passive to make up for it. This only works for one upgrade, but there is a loophole. It discounts the total upgrade fee too, meaning if you let Broly hit 30% discount on placement, you can get 30% discount for the entire upgrade. With maximum discount, he only cost 104,000 to maximum, removing the one thing that made him worse than Sukuna. Nextly, he should gain 50% damage boost for one attack if he crits. But this seems to not go away that easily. The 50% stays from 3 attacks to even 10 attacks sometimes. Not only that, it sometimes even stacks onto each other, going up to 100% damage boost. This means this calculation is wrong. We need to add 50% for both of them. This will be the correct way to calculate Broccoli's DPS. And it comes up to whole 280 to KDPS whilst being nearly perfectly consistent. This makes him the strongest unit in the game by far, and I'm sure you've noticed the background. The times to damage is staying consistent for one whole wave. With times to damage boost, this is the calculation. He deals 1.6 million per attack, with a full AoE follow-up, Rupture. 3.1 million damage divided by 8.4 SPA, comes up to 376,000 DPS in the game with 0 support, making him the strongest unit in history. So he does 282,000 DPS on wave 19, and 376,000 DPS on wave 20. So he deals 376,000 DPS, with no support, has a full AoE, Rupture, Unbound Element support on top of only costing 104,000. The downsides is that he takes more than 15 waves to set up, only lasts one wave because of domain, need to earn 104,000 on placement. This is why field testing is so important. Take note, Anime Vanguards tier list makers. You know what time it is. Let's add a 20% damage, crit rate and crit damage Birb. Firstly, 50% damage boost. Because Broly converts excess crit chance, we will add 40 crit damage. This equals 980,000 damage, which will be Broly's base damage. Now add the 50% damage boost along with follow up. Divide by SPA and you get 350,000 DPS. Moving on to if we had constant times 2 damage. Grab the base, times 2 both of them, which equals nearly 4 million damage. Now, divide by SPA and we get the highest DPS in the history of Anime Vanguards with no support. 466,000 DPS. Go send this video to people who has been calling Broly bad. Show them how stupid they are. Because of this, Broly's best synergies are flat damage boost supports like Smith, Subaru, Griffith and so on. Huge thanks to everyone who comments about the units and Enderian. I read most of them, and it helps a lot with these videos. Moving on. People have been asking if Deadeye or Monarch is better for Broly. The answer is Monarch. Not only is it unrealistic to maximum 3 Brolys when he costs so much, Monarch deals more DPS than Deadeye. Here is the base Monarch DPS from last video. We will use same stats to calculate Deadeye DPS. Deadeye gives 45% crit chance and 50% crit damage. But because Broly will have maximum crit chance with the domain, we will count this as 95% crit damage. Our base damage is 64,000. Now times crit damage along with Deadeye, which equals to 243k damage. Just a reminder, these two DPS are, if Broly only applies 50% for one attack. I'm calculating for you to compare. Anyways, add one more damage for follow up, and 50% damage boost for one attack. This is how much damage Broly will be dealing every 8 seconds. Now just divide by SPA, which was 9.2, the answer is only 66,000. Even with 3 placement, this is not even reaching 200,000 DPS. The Monarch in the image had 211,000 DPS. So yes, Monarch is better in every way. I'm sick, so I will be going now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you around.
High five. Too slow.
God deserves